Hey guys, welcome back to our new videos related to lookup references and arrays function. Now, today we specifically look into some of the simple function, but I feel that you need to know what those function does. So, to start up with today, we look into functions which are more related to retrieving the cell references. Okay. Now, one of the function out of which is column. What column function does, it retrieves the first column number of the supplied cell reference. So if I s- provide F5, then it will return 6. So F is the column number, which is A, B, C, D, E, F. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the sixth column number. So that's the reference of the column that we are talking about. So if no reference is specified, the column function returns the current column. So wherever you're typing your formula or function, it will retrieve that column number for you. If I do not specify any column name, yeah, or any cell reference. Okay. So you can utilize this function to generate multiplication table of the integers or assign any unique IDs to the different customers and so on. Yeah. The syntax for this particular function is pretty simple. That's column and then you give the reference. Okay. So what reference specifies is the cell range or a cell reference to fetch the first column number. If no reference is specified, then as I told you, the column will fetch the column where you have typed in the function. So let's quickly dive into this function. So suppose I want to get the column of category, that is this heading, that is I3. Okay. So I say is equal to column I3. Okay, you can see here it is now pointing to the category heading that we have here, and it is giving me the column as 9. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That is I column, which is I3. Okay, pretty simple it is. Yeah. Now, suppose I do not specify any column. So I say is equal to column, open brackets. I do not specify any reference because that is optional. I get column 45, which is AS is the column 45th column in this entire sheet. So it is giving me the column number of the column which is in which this particular function has been inputted. Yeah. So since I have inputted this function in column AS, it is giving me the number of AS column number since I have not specified any column name or any cell reference. Over here, I have specified I3, hence it is giving me the column number as 9. And as I told you, reference or any range reference is very much optional for this particular function. So to make it more complicated, suppose I had at the rate column A3 to AI3, yeah, and I press enter over here, it will give me the column of the first reference that I have typed over here. So what at the rate does, yeah, it is a bit of advanced formula. So at the rate symbol eliminates the behavior of the array and only provide you the single column number of the first cell reference. So it eliminates, this is an entire array A3 to I3, and this A3 is the first cell reference for which we got the column number, that is 1. So A is the first column within Excel. So it is giving me the cell number as 1. Okay. Now you can mix it with index function, which we'll see in a later videos, or offset function or max function or any kind of aggregate function to get any values that is required by yourself. Yeah. So what column function does, simply it provides you the number of the column for which you have provided the cell reference. And if you do not provide any cell reference, it will give you the current column where you have typed in the function. Okay. Hope I was able to convey you the concept on column function. Yeah. You need to be very careful while putting column function where you cannot specify multiple individual cell reference in the column function. So if I say I3, comma, any other cell reference, it will give me an error. This red dotted line on the borders, that shows it is an error in this formula. So you cannot specify multiple cell references with a comma in this particular cell. Hope I was able to make the concept clear on this particular function. Hope you like this video. Do like it, share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel. Comment if you want me to cover any of the topics in this 365 days of Excel journey. And yes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because that's how you're going to get automatic notification about all my future videos that I upload on YouTube. And that will also keep me motivated towards creating such free content. Thank you so much.